Yeah, which date was it mailed out, Judge?
November 7th?
No, mine's dated November 15th. So, I don't know. My notice was dated November 15th.
My notice is signed by Miss Adams.
Judge, there is another one. I'll print it. Must not have made it to the file yet.
And this is Miss Adams, Judge Anzalone's trustee assistant, who makes it very difficult. The whole system there does. If you self-represent pro per, they make it very difficult with trying to get a hearing, show cause, anything. Miss Becky Adams is definitely on Judge Anzalone and the corrupt team there in Lenawee. So, Becky?
Okay.
And then
Hold on a second. Miss Adams, why is there another notice? Because I have... Miss Adams, why is there another notice? Because I have... Oh, I don't know.
And then there's a
Did
second...
you receive it, Mr. Crosswood?
There's a second notice that says bench trial for Friday, January 1st, year 6201 at 9 a.m.
Yeah, we're scheduled out pretty far.
I did call your clerk's office.
Mr. Crosswood,
she never wants me to talk. She never allows you to talk. She'll cut you off, and then she'll say you're being rude when...
Okay, I do see that, but you received the notice for today, though, right?
Yes.
On Thursday, yes.
Okay.
2 days before this hearing.
Yep.
Okay.
I got it on Thursday. It was for Monday morning. I mean, I got it, but...
And at the last hearing, I was notified...
So I have a
Mr.
notice
Brooks,
of hearing
Judge,
from...
can I finish my sentence,
Well,
please?
no, I've been handed this.
Well, no,
so,
I get to
I
stay and do whatever I want when I sit here. I don't get to do that other place that just when I sit here in this chair, I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
Look at this good-looking guy. Peculiar. Now, that's a nice, handsome young man. Who the fuck is peculiar between these two yahoos? I'm peculiar?
show that another notice of hearing was mailed out with a corrected bench trial date, but the original notice mailed out on November 7 had today's date correct for today's hearing.
I didn't get that notice.
Okay. All right. So go on. Do you want me to adjourn this then if you're getting...
No, I'm ready to proceed, Judge, but my other question is, at the last hearing, you notified me that Mr. Brooks withdrew from the case. Did Mr. Brooks submit a motion to withdraw, and did you sign the motion, Judge?
Okay, here's where you're trying to hold him accountable. Mr. Brooks, the kingpin, he runs a talent agency. He's a kingpin. He ducks his taxes. He does all kinds of awesome stuff. This quality businessman in Tecumseh, Michigan. Wait till you see what he does with his city taxes. I'm sure the city treasurer in Tecumseh would love it if all the residents did what Mr. Brooks does on his taxes. I always go off this. Sorry. I don't know.
Just a question.
Let's see. I don't have it in the file. Did Mr. Brooks, does he no longer represent you?
Miss Mackenzie's
She said that jokingly. Okay. She knows very well he doesn't
represent
me.
Miss Adams made the statement that he called the office to withdraw. I believe for an attorney to withdraw, they have to file a motion and you have to sign.
Okay, so one of two things. They can do an oral motion on the record, or they can file a motion. I don't have anything on the file.
Yeah, because it didn't happen. Because I'm catching you guys playing your little games. That's why you don't have anything on the file, because it didn't happen.
Mr. Brooks withdrawing? You just said that.
Oh, that's my daughter. That's the daughter they kidnapped from me. This judge doesn't acknowledge parental alienation because she's paid.
Yes.
Once a hearing is concluded, Mr. Brooks would no longer represent her. So this is a new motion. So attorneys, that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, is that what you're saying? I'm the judge, but I'm trying to get this from somebody. Shouldn't the judge know what the rules are? Is that what you're saying? Is that how it works? Why doesn't the judge know how it works?
Notice is because his other one came back to us with a new
Look at
address.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
that's
so
now
Ms.
how we're
Adams
going to spin this.
just
My
said
spiel.
that, Mr. Prospect, the November 7 notice came back to us because you are at a new address.
Which we talked about at my
Right.
previous hearing, yes.
Right. So,
You asked if I was still at my
but Mr.
Saginaw address.
Prospect, if you believe you did not have proper notice for today,
No,
you
I
want me
have
to
proper
adjourn?
notice. I'm ready to proceed, Judge.
Okay.
Let's
And
proceed.
then, Mr. Crosswalk, so attorneys represent through the.
Are we on YouTube right now?
Yeah, I always YouTube. So, Mr.
I love
Crosswalk, there was an order
I love
following a
YouTube.
November
And he puts his
22nd,
thumb up.
2021 hearing, and it's scheduled the next hearing for February 9th of 22. I don't know if Mr. Brooks still represents her, but if a hearing was concluded and an order entered, I don't know. So, but he's not required to be here today, so I don't know if Mr. Brooks is still on the case.
And you get a lot from this judge. I don't know. You get a lot of, I don't know. I just don't know. A lot of shoulder shrugging and, I just don't know.
Or not.
Okay, very good.
Okay. All right. So, is there anything else you want to address with the court?
No, just to make the court aware that I've asked for from three different entities that I've asked that your court be investigated for misconduct.
Okay. So,
You can tell she's scared to death.
Little does this jelly roll know, they are a little scared in Lenawee County. Maybe not scared to death, but they are scared. And they should be. Let's go.
Mr. Crosswick, right on the JTC website,
What is JTC?
Yeah,
stand for?
she uses the initials, and that's the Judicial Tenure Commission. And like I said, it's just made up of judges, former judges that aren't on the bench anymore, who were former lawyers, who are part of the club, who pay their dues. Yeah. So blah 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 blah. So don't waste your time with either the JTC. I mean, do it for formality, because you need to do that, so it's on the record for any federal cases, but in civil cases. So let's go.
you said you filed a complaint against me for the Judicial Tenure Commission.
Yeah, I didn't know what those initials.
So
Okay.
right on their website, it says that there is no requirement that a judicial officer be recused
True.
or
It does
disqualified
say
from
that.
a pending case based solely on the fact that a request for investigation has been submitted or the judge learns of the investigation. If that were the case, litigants
Now, and keep in mind, this is when all the stuff with district court was going on. Judge Anzalone knew I had this stuff in district court because she brings it up in a few different hearings, and I have those. So she posted it on YouTube, which then was picked up by these third-party court watchers or whatever they call themselves, like this Yahoo. So then she knew, and then I got like over 500 negative comments about me. This was before my jury trial. This was coming, so. And again, the judges pick and choose which case. They don't put every case on. They get to pick and choose which ones they put on. Don't you, Judge? All right.
satisfied with legal determinations may be compelled to file a request for investigation merely to obtain
That's my
reassignment to
Man,
another judge.
everybody say, "Oh, he's
Michigan
weird for
court
showing his
rules
daughter."
and code of
Now, this is
judicial
what this is all
conduct
about.
addressing
I heart
judicial
Maggie. I'm fighting for you,
does
baby.
apply However, so
these are
that a
bad
judge
people
who
down there.
develops a bias